Speaker, Mr. E.T. Snell, followed by Mr. Ron Sellers.
You know, that's really that's a terrible thing. But I've been fighting Rod Hoops too. Matter of fact, I thought he was a pretty decent guy, and then I had Rick Rowley. In fact, it's on my site www.etsnell.com, where Rick Rowley had approached me at the fair and said I was stalking Mrs. Velez. Gave me the middle finger in front of a bunch of kids. That's your new supervisor. That's the one. It's getting endorsed, I think, by Metzelfeld. I hope not, Mr. Metzelfeld. I hope you don't endorse Mr. Rowley.
That's not the case, Mr. Snell.
He did, yeah, okay. So you're not endorsing Mr. Rowley then. I hope you endorse Mr. Lovingood. But Rod Hoops, I had asked him, I had called him because Rowley had called my, he didn't call my parole officer. My parole officer called him because I had contact with the authorities, and I was at the fairgrounds. He had accused me of stalking Velez, just crazy stuff. And it's all on the www.etsnell.com. And I asked Hoops if he would, I called him 2 or 3, 4, 5, 6 times and asked for help. So I would pay attention to what these people say. You know, Rod's he's a nice guy, but he likes to spend too much time on that 19th tee. And when I was in prison on those phony charges, I said, well, what gives me my courage was my Bible. And Association of Christian Alcohol and Drug Counselors Institute certifies that E.T. Snell is a certified substance abuse counselor. So I was going to offer some help to Rod Hoops and maybe Mr. Derry. I know he's looking awful red in the face lately. And maybe I can help him, if nothing else, with some of his criminal exploits. That leads me to speak about HAARP. It's on YouTube. I ask you to write this down and to check it out. It's some pretty spooky stuff. HAARP. And I'm not going to speak too much about it, but it's pretty spooky, and I would like to have you guys take a look at it. Home ownership, JPA. I was at that hearing. Why Mr. Devereux? You know, his thing in Ontario with that land with Dan Richards. The guy got the land, what was it, 270 units, never put out to bid. They sold them to it for pennies in the dollar. Supposed to be low income, they never were. Why are you going to put a guy like that in charge of the JPA? We have a chance in this JPA. You want to solve the banking thing? I've talked to a couple people there, you know, and I do have a real estate background. You're going to have to take on the Federal Reserve as a joint, everybody, all the different counties, all the different people, take on the Federal Reserve and set up small community banks. And to the details, I will be bringing a gentleman to talk to you about it who's an authority. I've done a lot of loans and such over the years. But with that, I would like to close. And I was hoping Mr. Derry was here so I could ask him about the picture on his website. Was that his probation officer?
Thank you so much, Mr. Snell.
Thank you.